Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share updates to my Typecoin collection. Some of you might remember I posted a video a while back of my collection when it was in this book. This is a Whitman 9026 album from 1942. Had spaces for 76 coins. I really enjoyed it. I like being able to see all the coins at once, but couldn't see the backs, and also had some trouble with coins falling out of this book. So I've upgraded to this set. It's a 2-volume set, holds 90 coins, and then also added the gold volume, another 14 coins. So this is what I've been working on lately, and I really like these books. They keep the coins safer. I can see both sides, and so I'd like to look through these with you. What I'm going to do is first just leaf through the books pretty quickly to show what they hold, and then I'm going to take some coins out and look at them more closely. So, starting with the small coin book. This book has 5 spaces for half cents and 7 for large cents on the first page. On the second page we have 8 small cents, the 2-cent piece, the nickel 3-cent, and 3 different silver 3-cent pieces. And we have 8 half dimes and 8 nickels. On the next page we have 12 dimes, 1 20-cent piece, and 12 quarters. That's the first book. And the second book we have 16 spaces for half dollars, including the 1796-97 that is incredibly rare. I'll never fill that hole. And then 8 spaces for dollars on the second page. And the gold set, we have 3 different $1 coins, 3 quarter eagles, the 1 $3 gold, 3 half eagles, 2 eagles, and 2 double eagles. Just missing the St. Gaudens. So that's the overview. Now we're going to take some coins out and have a closer look. So here's my collection out of the books. And before I get started looking at them, I just want to say that many people discourage touching coins without gloves. But I collect only well-circulated coins that have been handled by thousands of people and over decades or maybe even hundreds of years. And I really enjoy handling them. I don't think it's doing any harm. So that's what we're going to do. So first of all, let's take a look at the half cents. So starting with the Liberty cap facing left, this is a really thick, chunky coin. 200 for $1 is what the lettered edge says. And there's the reverse. 1793. Then we have the Liberty cap facing right. 1795, I believe. Obviously, nice big planchet crack, and then a smaller one as well. I kind of enjoy collecting coins with various flaws or mint errors, so this is the beginning of that trend. Pretty clear reverse, 1/200 at the bottom. Then we have our draped bust, classic head, and braided hair as well. Moving on to large scents, we'll start with our chain scent here. 1793, really rough shape, but you can see all the details. The famous chain detail on the back. You can just about read all the letters. A couple of them, I guess you can't. Another really thick, chunky coin. And then we have the wreath scent. Very similar, 1793 as well, except with the wreath on the back. And then we have our Liberty cap. This one spent some time in the ground. It's a little bit corroded, but still pretty good condition. 1794. Real nice clear lettered edge. 100 for $1. And again, draped bust. Take a quick look at that. 1803. Nice crisp reverse. We have our classic head. This is an upgrade from my last set. And another example of an error, or at least kind of an error, it's an overdate. You can kind of make out it used to be 1809, was stamped 1810 over that on the die. Very nice, crisp matron head, large cent. And then the braided hair. Small cents, we have our flying eagle, 3 Indians, different metal compositions, and 4 Lincolns, including the Steely. And then we've got our odd denominations, 3 silver 3-cent pieces across the top, our nickel 3-cent piece, and 1864 Civil War era 2-cent piece. Also, just noticing a little bit of a die crack on this one too, between the word states and the word of. I'm sure that's why I got this one, but I had forgotten it had that. All right, half dimes. So take a look at the flowing hair first. 1795. These are so thin, often bent, as this one is, but pretty legible for a coin that old. And we have our draped bust with a small eagle reverse. And then draped bust with the heraldic eagle reverse. We have our classic head, 3 different seated liberties. This one's a really nice one. 1853 with arrows. And then our nickels here. 2 shield nickels, 2 V nickels. This one with no cents. And then this one with cents. The word cents added because people were gold plating the previous version and passing them off as $5 gold coins because they didn't have the word cents on them, so that solved that problem. Then we have 2 Buffalo nickels, 2 Jefferson nickels, including the wartime silver. So then our dimes, got 12 different dimes to look at here. Starting with the draped bust. Obviously it's got a hole, but also an interesting die cut on the lower left. Let's see, take a look at the Seated Liberty, no stars. There are 4 other Seated Liberties: Barber, Mercury, Roosevelt. All right, moving on. Here we've got our 20-cent piece, and then 12 different quarters. So I'll start with the 1796. This is a really hard coin to find. Obviously pretty rough condition and a big chop mark in the middle of it, but I hope to someday find out what this mark represents. Learn a little bit more about where this coin has been. It's also a nice draped bust, heraldic eagle. And 2 classic heads. Main difference is the diameter. Reduced quite a bit there. This one's really nice, I think. Okay, then we have our 4 Seated Liberties. Take a look at the Barber quarter. I mostly think these are kind of boring, but I really do like the reverse. And 2 Standing Liberties and the Washington quarter complete that group. All right, so half dollars. We've got 15 here. First is the Flowing Hair, 1795. And this one has a great example of a die crack all the way across the back. Lettered edge. 50 for $1. And here's the draped bust with the heraldic eagle. A couple of classic heads. I think I mentioned this one in my last video too, that the 2 in this date is really interesting, I think. All right, then we have 4 Seated Liberties: Barber, Walking Liberty, Franklin, Kennedy. And moving on to dollars. $17.95 Flowing Hair dollar, the small eagle. This one looks like it has scratches, but they're actually adjustment marks, which were made at the time of minting to adjust the weight. Another example of not exactly an error, but a feature of the design that could be considered a flaw. Or not the design so much, but the manufacturing process. Another Drape bust, 1796. Small eagle. And 1798 heraldic eagle. Nice deep old patina on this one. And a couple of seated liberties. Got our trade dollar with numerous chop marks. Not the highest grade coin, but I like the story of the chop marks. That's what these were meant for. And then of course our Morgan and Peace dollars. So moving on to gold. Got our $1 and $2.50 gold pieces here. And our $3 gold piece. Okay, 3 different half eagles, $5 pieces. Classic head, the Liberty head and the Indian head. Liberty and Indian eagles, $10 gold pieces, and the Liberty double eagle. So that is the collection once again. For those of you that stuck around this long, I've got 2 bonus pieces to show you. First, this is the beginning of my older gold typeset. Let's see how far I get, but 1799 eagle, $10 gold piece. This one will stay in the holder. And then, just as a teaser, this is a Pine Tree shilling, dated 1652, minted a little bit after that. They were all dated 1652. Now that I've nearly completed my US typeset, other than early gold, which we'll see how that goes, I'm starting to work on a typeset of colonial US coins and also foreign coins used in the US colonies and during early part of the United States. It's a much larger set to try and assemble, not really a standard list to go by, but that's the next thing I'm pursuing. So stay tuned. One day I'll be posting a video of that collection as well. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed it.